After a deserved 1-0 win for Wealdstone against Welling United in the National League South, I'm delighted to be joined by Stone's manager Dean Brennan. Dean, back to winning ways. How did you assess it today?
I was a bit disappointed with our first half display. I said that to the players. I thought we could have been a bit more ruthless, a bit more creative. I said that to my half time because of the standards we've set ourselves. And we gave away too many sloppy free kicks, which suited them. And obviously, Big Swain, I was a big danger from set pieces for them. Without them having really any cutthroat or clear chances, I was just a little bit disappointed how we moved the ball, the balance of the team. Obviously, we played Shep left back. That worked out to be the wrong decision, really. We need a bit more balance. So we brought Mendy on at half time. And I thought second half we were excellent. To not score in the second half, I was a bit disappointed, but we had numerous chances, flashing balls across their 6-yard box. And I thought we scored a fantastic goal as well. Our goal was excellent, real good goal, a lot of passes, a lot of overloads, what we worked on Thursday. We felt they'd come here and play five at the back, and they did, because that's what's happened to us last week. A lot of teams are doing that against us, but we're starting to figure out how to break that down, where people are packing out the midfield and we're going to wide areas. But great to get a clean sheet again, obviously after 2 defeats, which is disappointing. It's great to get a victory, so really pleased to get 3 points and a clean sheet.
Obviously, Moses Emmanuel's come into the side today. I feel like he done everything but score. How did you assess him today coming into the squad?
Know all about Mo. Honest leader, leads by example. Movement's excellent. Wants to score goals. We need more goals, seasoned goals. I think in our last 10 games, we've only scored 13 goals. That's not good enough. And I think that's what's cost us, really. I think that's fifth clean sheet in 10 games. We just haven't scored enough goals in the last 10 games. So Momo will do that for us. He's got to get a little bit sharper, a little bit fitter. You can sort of see that he's sort of been in and out, obviously, the last few weeks, I suppose months, from Billericay to Welling, and now he's with us. So, yeah, I've no doubt Mo will be a success for us. He's a top player.
And the second half you've gone on there to talk about, obviously Mendy come on. You talked about the balance there, but do you feel he impacted the game at all rather than just us balance in defence?
Yeah, I thought he impacted the game. We were able to overload. We got Denon one-on-one much more with their right wing back stroke. Stroke right full, who was a winger by trade. We felt that was a weakness for them defensively. Cookie's good player, experienced player, but we felt we could get down that side. And I thought Denon looked much more dangerous in the second half. And we just felt we weren't feeding Denon enough. We weren't going around the opposition and getting to the touchline enough in the first half. And we did that much better second half. And I just like us to be a bit more ruthless. Really want to score a couple more goals, a bit like we were earlier in the season. But people say to me, it's a bit frustrating, but I like to educate people on football. People say to me, why aren't we doing when we won 9-0? Because it's like tennis, all right? Early in the season, the pitches are like Wimbledon. It's grass. Now we're playing on clay. And that's how it is, that the pitches are tacky, they're heavy. And someone said about, I heard someone say, or a manager said about us, this was told me on social media, and I'm on it. One of the staff said it to me, that, Rod was right about Rod Stringer saying we beat this in the mud. But if they had a bit of common sense about them, they'd understand that we've lost on 2-3 Gs over Christmas, not on mud. So talk a bit of sense when you're doing stuff like that. We need people to be positive. What, they're not happy at the position we're in? So a little bit frustrated with stuff like that. If you're going to make comments, make educated comments. These boys, I got a lot of belief in them. They come here low stock, now they're high stock, and they're doing the business for the football club. Yeah, we've lost some games. So what? We're going to lose football matches, but it's how you react. How that spirit, how we create that togetherness. So we want people to come through this gate and be positive with us and be together and sing us through, like the supporters did in the last 15 minutes when we went down to 10 men. Which I thought was a slightly strange decision with the referee, because I thought apart from that he had a really good game. I thought he managed the game really well. I thought he did a good job, the referee. But apart from that, sort of 2 quick yellow cards, and the second one sort of for a handball. I don't know the rules. He was explaining the rule to me, but it's a bit, the laws, they call them the laws. So, look, he's suspended, he's sent off, he's suspended. We showed grit, we showed determination, we showed togetherness as a group. The supporters included, we need you to drive us home. You understand our philosophy. We pass the ball, we keep it on the deck, we try to overload you, we give it away, we want to get it back. We want to play with intensity. We want to entertain, but we need our supporters to get really behind us in these tough times. Anyone can go and knock anybody. It's easy to break stuff, very hard to create stuff. And what we're doing is creating here, not breaking. If you want to break, don't come watch us. Simple as that. If you want to create, be with us. That's my message to our supporters.
Going back onto the positives from today, Danny Green and Connor Smith come into the side. They'd been out; they hadn't started for a while, either of those two, but they've looked like positives today. How did you assess it for them?
Yeah, we needed experience. I felt after the 2 defeats, we needed a little bit of experience. I wanted to sort of get the skip back with Connor as centre half, even though Willie's done a good job for us. So we just sort of went for a little bit more experience in that department. And the lads did well. Yeah, they did really well. Greeny was involved in the first goal. Great little ball into Momo. Great touch from Michi. Michi's a goal scorer machine. But Michi myself had a chat in the summer when we were looking to sign him, and I said, your aim's got to be 10 goals. The way he plays fullback, and we want a fullback going forward, his aim's got to be 10 goals. And I think both fullback positions are likely to get 10 goals. If we can get the front four now, getting us 15, 20 goals this season, we'll have a successful season.
Michi's definitely been in the goals, 3 and 5 for him now. But moving on to next week, then we've obviously got Staines in the Middlesex Cup, and also Havant away in the league on Saturday. Going into that, obviously you mentioned Philip suspended, Jeb's going to be suspended as well for the game at Havant. But them 2 games, how do you see it going into them?
Digest today, like we always do. Do that in the morning, and then we'll pick a side. Lads need games at Staines. People like Sanchez Watt, Kieran Cadigan. We've got a few lads out on dual reg. We'll make a decision what we do with them. And then we look forward to the Havant game, and these are the games we want to be involved in. It's a great game. They're 8 points behind us, and they've got 3 games in hand. It's a great game. Do's a great guy, real football and non-league, really good guy. Good people down there, and it's a good football club. Havant, and they're ambitious and they want to get up. So they've got Slough on Wednesday. They've got something to look forward to there. I don't know how the weather will be with their pitch. Whether that'll be on or off, that'll be down to them guys. There's a lot of rain down that area this week, so whether they'll get a fresh week coming into their game or not, I'm not sure. But I'm looking forward to it. These are the games we want to be involved in, and it'll be a good test for us. The last game here was a really good game. We were excellent first half, and we sort of sucker punch in the second half. So yeah, it's a game. The games we want to be involved in. Can't wait to get down there and get the game on.
Great. Well, congratulations on the win, Dean, and thanks for your time.
Cheers,